Before Felicity Huffman has even stepped foot in prison, she's walked into a storm of controversy. With husband and actor William H. Macy by her side, on Friday, the actress was sentenced to 14 days in prison. Some college students calling the judgment too lenient and a whitewash of justice.
I mean, 14 days is just ridiculous.
It feels like a slap on the hand rather than, an actual punishment.
Singer John Legend writes, "I get why everyone gets mad when rich person X gets a short sentence and poor person of color Y gets a long one. The answer isn't for X to get more, it's for both of them to get less." Before the sentencing, prosecutors noting Huffman's fame and wealth several times, emphatically arguing, in prison there is no paparazzi. She must go to prison for 1 month. The high-stakes hearing closely watched by the 51 defendants charged in the college admissions scandal. Legal experts say for parents like Lori Loughlin, who has pleaded not guilty and is headed towards trial, a conviction is certain to mean prison time, perhaps even years behind bars. After admitting to paying $15,000 to boost her daughter's SAT score, Huffman said in court, "I was so wrong." The judge noting, compared to other defendants, she made one of the smallest bribes, was not a repeat player, and did not involve the child. For Huffman's crime, a fine, supervised release, community service, and 2 weeks behind bars. Jennifer Myers spent 17 months in federal prison and now offers advice to others about doing time.
As long as she's respectful and follows the rules and sort of blends in with everybody else, she's probably going to be okay.
With Huffman's attorney asking the judge to allow the Oscar nominee to surrender to this prison in Dublin, California, he said it could ease the burden on her family, who lives just a few hours away in this Hollywood Hills estate. This morning, one actress accepting her new role as a prisoner, while others who were rich or famous wait to learn their fate.